everyone. So today's question is, please explain state question 802. The election is next month and I don't understand. So that's an excellent question. So state question 802 is otherwise known as Medicaid expansion. Medicaid, of course, being the federally funded program that provides medical coverage to low-income people. Now, under the Affordable Care Act, there was provisions to expand that program to that group in there that makes it is far enough above the poverty line that they no longer qualify for standard Medicaid, but aren't earning enough to reasonably be able to afford private pay health insurance. Even on the marketplace, it is extremely expensive. And so this is something that didn't cost the state any money. It was federally funded. However, because of political leanings and allegiances, the people of Oklahoma have been refused this. It has cost people their lives. There has been tremendous suffering because people haven't been able to afford access to health care. If you watched my previous video about why medical access means so much to me, you heard the story about the time I had to tell someone that they were no longer going to be eligible for Medicaid because they were $20 over. And that $20 does not cover the cost of their life-sustaining anti-rejection medications. So I never heard from the person again. I hope that someone helped them somewhere along the way, but the reality is there's not going to be some generous person to help everybody along the way. People are dying. And there is no excuse for it because this did not cost the state anything. It was a matter of ego. And it is beyond time that we expand this. This is not going to fix all of the medical access issues we have in Oklahoma, of course, but it is a baby step and it is one that is long overdue. So I do think it is important, and I will personally be voting yes on this. You may have also heard about STIT's proposal for Sooner Care 2.0. There's a lot of confusion. There are some people who try to equate them as being basically the same thing. However, it is important to understand that it is not the same thing. For one, Sooner Care 2.0 will have co-pays. The people who live within the means that will qualify them under this cannot afford copays. So what you're doing is in effect still cutting them off from access to medical care. There will still be, they will either go without medical treatment that they should be getting, or they're going to have to be choosing between food or rent and going to the doctor. Those are not acceptable alternatives when there is a possibility for them to just be seen so that they can have the medical care that every person should have access to. Sooner Care 2.0 also has a work requirement. Will be required participation in work, education, or community engagement activities. The problem with that is a significant number of people in this situation aren't able to work. They have medical conditions that need to be seen. Otherwise, they may be earning more. Or there may be a situation where somebody who was earning more gets hurt on the job and now they fall down into this earning segment. And now not only have they lost their employer provided health insurance without the Medicaid expansion, they don't qualify, but if we had Sooner Care 2.0, they might technically qualify, but oh wait, you can't work, sorry, you're just gonna have to suffer and maybe die. You know, that's not an acceptable thing to tell a human being. It simply is not. So I do encourage people to take a good look at state question 802 and really consider it, because honestly, it is the bare minimum that we should be doing for people. So thank you for your question. You guys keep sending in questions and I will keep answering them. Thank you.